What's up, YouTube? You guys ready for today's video? Oh my goodness, today's the day. Headers are going in the LS3. Like, oh man, I'm so excited. We got a lot of the stuff right here, right on the table. We got new bolts, gaskets. We got new spark plugs, wires. So, wire extenders. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cutting and splicing because eBay had to send me the wrong stuff. But, let's get into today. Thank you guys for following back with me. I appreciate it. You know, you guys, your support is making this stuff happen. It really is. Thank you guys. So, let's get started. Alright, so, like I said, so we got in all new bolts and washers. Right there. Looking good. So, these are the wrong ones they sent me from eBay. These are squared. I bought bolt just to be safe, but these are the ones I need. And look how short they are. What kind of an extender is that? So I'm going to be taking the wires out of this and just splicing them into those. So that way it'll be long enough and then reuse these with those. Then we got right here brand new header manifold gaskets. So Mr. Gasket. Some name brand shit, not that cheap shit. We got the Delcos ready to go. You already know. Anti-seize, baby. Then we're gonna go ahead and all new wires that you guys seen that I had in the unboxing. So we got that. So here they are. You guys can't see them too much. They're already coated and wrapped. So X pipe. So I don't know how it's all gonna bolt up, or if it's gonna go out to the exhaust or not. If I'm gonna have to hit my muffler guy up and finish this out. But for the most part, we'll be able to get this on and, you know, at least drivable again. So, but here you go. She's dirty. She's dirty. But she's ready to roar. She is ready to roar. Man. Even dirty though. Just look at her. Whoo! Saucing. Right now we're trying to let it cool down. Because it's a little bit warm. I had to drive over here. You know, you better get your boy a follow. So, you know, we got the ISF already chilling out there. And then my 335, you know, she's chilling. Bad news about the 335. Just a real quick update. Looks like paperwork and stuff's going to be taking a little extra long. So, she's going to get put on the back burner due to the fact that I can't get her on the road for probably about another... probably 2 months, honestly, because it's COVID stuff and dealing with paperwork. It was sitting for a long time, so it has back tags. And then I recently had paid the car off, so I'm waiting for the title to come in the mail and just doing a bunch of stuff that has to deal with that stuff to get it legally on the road. It runs. The pulley kit, you know, belt wrap, whatever it's called, kit came in the mail already. Everything's good. Again, we got the oil right there. Down pipes, charge pipe came in, you know, so belt, pulleys are in there. So that's all going to be going on in another video. Right here, got the down pipes, and there you go. That's going to go with the HKS blow off. And then obviously, whoo, my fucking shifter. Oh yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start by spraying some PV blaster on the bolts right here. So that way we can go ahead and get this thing started and start letting that cool off. And then I'm going to start by removing the wires, unplugging the O2s, and then removing the spark plugs. Okay, so now we're under the car. It's fully jacked up. I put some PV blaster on all the stuff we're going to be unbolting. Got the barrel down there because we're going to be doing the oil change. And then all the bolts did come out on the manifolds perfectly. They're all loosened up. So we're gonna do this oil change, and then after we start the oil change, then I'll be taking out the mid pipe, and then the headers should come right out. So let's go. All right, so that's kind of frustrating. I had the time lapse going while I was working underneath the car the whole time, and I didn't capture it. So as of right now, the oil's been drained. The oil filter's been replaced. If we get under here and look, I've already dropped the mid pipe. It was a pain in the butt. It was stuck on. Pipes are all dangling. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and finish getting this out. there's the mid pipe. So go ahead and put that over here with this. See the difference. Okay, so now just gonna go ahead and finish unbolting the headers now, and then actually dropping them down from the bottom. So let's go. All right, so there they are, fresh out, and man, they were heavy, but easy job. Okay, so that is the exhaust manifold with the cat. Yes, I said cat. Look at that though, looks good, looks good. Oil's already, just gotta be refilled, but nothing's snapped. Everything's been smooth so far. So now we're basically gonna start the process to put these ones in. But what I'm gonna do first is be rewiring the O2 extenders, so that way I can have them ready to go, so that way they fit perfect, and then it's easy. Because I want to add the O2s first before putting them in and trying to do it after, because it's always a pain in the butt when it's inside the car doing the O2 sensors. So, okay, cool. All right, so it's been about an hour, and I have now successfully rewired these and reclamped them. So now we got these are the proper O2 extenders now. And then I actually rewired the ones that were wrong, because these can extend the rear O2s, and because I have the positioning on these to run wideband, I can still actually put in the rear O2 sensors. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually I just extended those as well, so that I can actually put them in. So that's gonna be tight. It's gonna actually work out and run all 4 O2 sensors. So, but it did take quite some time. But now we're gonna start the process of reinstalling the actual headers now and get this show on the road. Whew! Oh man, that was a little bit of a challenge, but there we go. Headers are in. So the passenger side was definitely harder than the driver's side, but they're in. O2 sensors are plugged in, so we are not going to be able to run the rear O2s after all. Even with the extenders that I did, they're just going to be too far. So it is what it is. It was worth a shot. Alright, so now basically what's left is I'm going to go ahead and slap in the dipstick right now. Then I'm going to do the new spark plugs, put the wires on, and then fire it up. Make sure everything's good, and then I'll go ahead and then put on the X pipe after that. So, alright, stay tuned. Alright, now you can see we got the spark plugs in, the wires in, everything's bolted down. The O2 sensors are in, just the fronts, because we had to couldn't reach the rears. But everything's there, fits in. It was hitting the side frame over there, so I had to do some cutting, but not the frame, but it's like a little panel. I had to do some cutting underneath. So again, we're gonna do a start real quick and see how it sounds. It's gonna be really loud. I just need to make sure it's firing and everything's right and no leaking, and make sure there's no exhaust leaks, and then I'll go ahead and button it up and drop her down. Okay, here she goes. Oh. We need the fob. All right, here's the fob. Take 2. right, so she's on the ground. We were unable to fit the tips at the moment. I'm gonna set up an appointment at the muffler shop and get it going. But the sound is unbelievable. I tell you what, this, you can hear it roaring from a block away. I am very impressed with the sound, and man, I'm happy. I would give you guys some more sound clips, but not in the neighborhood, so maybe I can go somewhere else, or maybe in another video do some drive-bys and stuff. I need to get a GoPro mount so I can get some exhaust clips out of it, but I probably won't do that until the exhaust is coming throughout the axle back. Right now it's just underneath the car, so you're not gonna really get a good quality sound out of it. But overall, got it done in a day by myself, not too bad. Pretty happy with it, like I said. So stay tuned for the next one. Shoo! Definitely not. I was just trying to make you get that F in there. All right, that's it. I don't need them calling the cops. No, don't call them the cops. But there she is. Woo! Now we out.